Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Downsy Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition's Gatewalkers, a story featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons as they embark on a quest to try and uncover what happened to 8 months of missing memories when our heroes traveled through the Aedara on a quest for their greatest and grandest desires. Welcome one and all. Good to see you all. Say hi to the folks at home.
Hi, folks at
Hey,
home.
folks.
Although we can't see you, Doug.
You can't see me? Hold on. Sorry, I
Oh,
sneezed into existence.
glory.
It's good to see you guys.
Cooties, ew.
Got existence all over me.
That's it. Yes, no, it's all cooties and the like. Anyway, it's good to see you all. It's good to see so many familiar faces in chat. I can see a Cass. Hi, Cass. Good to see you. Cookie Mom Steve. Always a pleasure. My excellent friend. I can also see Crypt Walker. Great to see you, buddy. Christina in the his ears. We also have Family IT Guy. Oh, always good to see you. And yeah, whole host of people ready for today's session. So yeah, good to see you guys. Now, before we begin, of course, we have some people to thank because, of course, we have a lot of people that help bring us the show in the qualities that we are currently in, starting with none other than HeroForge for the lovely and amazing artwork you can see on screen here. All of our character tokens that you see are made using this amazing 3D model making software that allows you to make these characters and then have them 3D printed and shipped to you anywhere in the world. Honestly, these are so amazing and so much fun. Highly recommend getting yourself a HeroForge mini for your next tabletop adventure. Then we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects you will hear over the course of the game. A thing which I had to grapple into submission in the pre-show today, but I think has managed to be subdued, so we might have quite a bit of cool sound effects for today's session. I mean, we'll have to find out. But then, of course, we have none other than Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice for all the cool maps, all the tokens, all the dice rolling and things like that. Everything comes via this. So yeah, that's what's up. Cool. Well, I guess going into the next stage of our introduction, we are, no game is complete without a group of incredibly talented characters to take the roles of the personas and the, sorry, not personas, what I'm saying, protagonists of the adventure that we're embarking on. And to tell you more about them, I'm going to turn it over to my players to tell you about the characters that they are playing for today's game, starting with none other than our dear and wonderful friend, OG Lava Kitten.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Lushara, an elven witch. She is now bonded with another elven spirit and is traveling around trying to find her missing twin brother when she stumbled across the gates and lost all these memories. So now she's traveling with all these fine people and our latest friend to find out what happened to us all and save anyone along the way that we can.
And I'm Skulai playing the gruff dwarf Bill Rotar, who is still on his mission to protect these idiots so that they can give him the answers to why on earth everything disappeared on him, basically. Although it's a very difficult job keeping everyone alive or protecting them and being a meat shield.
Hello, I am Neil from Immersion Diversion. I'm playing Ron Ghoul. He is he's still a little bit of a mystery. We're still learning about him, but I will say he is a Lashunta thaumaturge.
Hi, I am Aelith. I am the Elven Ranger, and I also have melded with another elf, so I have their spirit with me, and I'm just trying to survive this creepy dude because I need to get us home.
Hi, I'm Mac and I play Viv. They're a little puppet summoner and they instead of doing what summoners usually do, which is summon a lot of things, summon one thing, and that's a humanoid version of themselves based off the person that they're looking for, which is their dear original owner before they gained sentience. And so they may have to kill their friend right now, and they're not doing great with that information, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes, of course. Sure. That'll be happening. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about it.
Everything will work out. Everything will have a happy ending. That's what Viv needs. These things take a look at the storybooks, please.
Anyway, yes, I can't wait to find out what the ending of this particular chapter is going to be. But of course, before we kick off, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely and wonderful audience members for coming here, hanging out, being here, and just having a good time with us. It means the world to me to have you guys be a part of the show, and as such, we like to keep these shows super interactive. So there are tons of ways for you guys to influence the game as we are playing. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time in order to influence the game, whether it's through inspiration, insight bonuses, wandering monsters, divine intervention, divine healing, and so much more. Our heroes are able to be supported by those of you who watch the show. Channel points are earned twice as fast if you are a subscriber as well, so if you aren't, hey, consider subscribing to the old DAG channel. Then, of course, we have our monetary donations, which help towards DAG's survival check for the month, which, just helps do things like pay for mortgage, pay for lights, all that other stuff that we need to live, and they have a far more tangible result on the game as we play. First of all, for $5, we will donate to either a hero point for the player of your choosing or a jinx point for good old DAG. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. Slight complication, little complication. Thank you, Christina, for your jinx point. You are a gem. Thank you so much. There it is, right there. This is my little tiny Christina point. Hello. How are you? I look forward to killing your players. Oh, thank you. Me too. All right, then we have our $10 donation, which is either a draw from a deck of heroic actions, which serve as not only a hero point, but also a free power that one of the players will be able to utilize throughout the course of the game, or a draw from our deck of narrative plot twists. These plot twists come in all shapes, sizes, and varieties, and give story prompts to the adventure that we're embarking on, because the story itself is a scaffold, and I like to mix things up, and you guys have that ability to draw from this deck in order to throw a plot twist that I will have to incorporate into this very game throughout the session. Yeah. Last game we had Schadenfreude as the freaking thing, which was a whole other thing, and it was fun. It was fun. We like I said, we do our best. There we go. Then, of course, we have our $20 donation, which is, of course, the coveted golden natural 20, because natural 20s, just sometimes you fucking need a win, you need to survive, you need a crit, you need a dodge, you need to do something to give yourself that edge, and a natural 20 is one of the best ways you can do it. So $20 for a natural 20 for a player of your choosing, or you can, hey, load up DAG with them as well. That's a thing you can do. Then, of course, we have our $50 donation, which is a magic item. This can be a magic item of your choosing and your own custom design. You can ask me to design a piece of a set for a player of your choosing, or you can use that $50 to, increase the difficulty of a challenge, making the bosses even stronger, making minions impossible to stop, changing the ante, upping the stakes. All these cool things can happen. It is a major complication for my players when a boss buff gets thrown in. And then we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is a very easy one. I've been planning this one ever since the previous secret menu item, and that is a undead heart torn from the beating chest of the skeletal dragon our heroes are currently fighting. Now, the heroes are fighting this dragon, which is a skeleton currently possessed by the soul of Arsini, our previous skeletal bard. Now, upon the defeat of this skeleton, of course, we are going to say farewell to Arsini once and for all, but this $100 secret menu item is going to be a very special artifact. It is going to give the ability to remove charms and mind-affecting effects to those who play music whilst in the possession of the Heart of Arsini. In addition, the Heart of Arsini will allow music that is heard to perform either a diplomacy, intimidate, deception, or perform check against any and all targets who can hear the person who is holding the Heart of Arsini. So that is to say, if you wish to try and coerce someone, you could coerce a crowd. Let's say if you wanted to try and become, friendly with a person, you can become friendly with a crowd of people instead. This is going to be the artifact level item provided from our secret menu item. And one last thing. It'll also allow mind-affecting stuff to affect undead.
Whoa!
Yeah, that seems fair. But there you go. Oh no, it's Cookie. If I was gonna tempt you, Cookie, I would also tell you that I will allow. If Cookiemon Steve is the one who does donate to this particular thing, I will also throw in a creature known as a gremlin into the mix who will steal the artifact before you. Now, gremlins are tricksters and omens of bad luck, and in order to get your secret menu item, you will have to deal with this gremlin who has every intention of using the power for nothing but mischief until you pry it from his hands.
It's me.
Yeah, that's just that's only if Cookiemon donates to it. So there you go. See, that's how I tempt you. That's it. I take everything as a challenge. Do you not know me? Anyway.
Can I voice the gremlin if it happens?
Sure, why not?
Yay!
Okay. Without any further ado, we already had our $5 donation from Christina. Thank you again for the Jinx point. Let us now dive in to today's session with the first of our new Sirenscape player music thing. Here we go. Yes, okay. And I push the button. I've pushed the button. Oh, it's working for me. Is it working for you guys?
I hear something.
Oh, okay. Yes. Ha 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 ha. All right. So, when last we left off, our heroes, having now managed to learn about the Black Frost Whale Omyo and their influence over the Aedara using the Shade Wither Key, an old enemy of the elves slowly rising to the north of Galarian, our heroes need to now prepare to leave Castrovel and the hospitality of their new elven friends to confront Omyo. Aleli, the elf who had been studying and researching what had transpired for you and the journey you have taken thus far, mentioned that there is a scholar by the name of Sakuichi back on Galarian who is currently on a similar quest, and she intends to use the artifacts and machines available to her in order to send you to her directly, that your quests may merge together and you may work in tandem to try and conquer Omyo. However, the impact of the obnubilate curse that she was afflicted by took a greater toll than she had imagined. Her and another individual decided that... what was the name?
Avalon?
Avalon. Her and Avalon decided it was in their best interest to go with the party, but not in the traditional sense. By using an ancient ritual, they were able to merge their essences with Aelith and Lushara, and now communicate with them and travel with them in spirit and kind. So, Aelith, now armed with all the knowledge she needs, took the research and the data and the machines needed to restart the Aedara and connect to Galarian. But as our heroes began their task of setting the portal up, They were attacked by a large and vicious dragon that made home upon the gate. After killing it, they managed to fire up the machine, but something misaligned. Something began to change the machine's trajectory, and instead of being sent to Galarian, our heroes found themselves teleported to the dead planet Eox, where a mysterious figure showed interest in their new transportation. In exchange for services rendered, he wished to examine the device, and using his necromantic energies, took the soul of Arsini, still fresh in the air, and placed it firmly into the breast of the dragon, animating the dragon as Arsini, who flew into a confused rage, believing that his friends had abandoned him on a planet after he had been scattered by a large treant named East Clintwood. And even more so, seeing East in their company, helping them, of all things. Arsini, as a dragon, flew into a fierce battle, and in the confusion, the shaded figure has now made their way towards the device. The battle continues, and I can't recall where the cliffhanger was. Were we doing something specific with the cliffhanger? Anyone remember?
Was it the fascination with Aelith?
Actually, I think so.
Yeah, I think he had just attacked.
Yeah, he attacked Aelith because the fascination that he was, his fascination was of all of us as dead bodies.
Ah, yes, of course. Indeed.
And he pinpointed Aelith as the one most desirable.
Ah, yes, that's right. Now infatuated with Aelith, our heroes return to the battle against the dragon and the undead, who covets Aelith and her knowledge with greedy, hollow eyes. Now, did I do my attack? I did.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yes.
Bilratar, having been blinded during the course of the battle, you climbed up behind the platform where this undead was originally standing. Feeling around, you don't know where they've gone, but from the sounds of their voice, they seem to have moved from last where you had seen them.
Thankfully, the blind is going to end after this round, because it was only one round. But... So Bilratar, I'm guessing you'd have at least heard this thing jump off the rock beside him.
Indeed he did.
So Bilratar will just scream at the top of his lungs, saying, "Why you flee from a worthy battle? Get back here, you chicken!" And not knowing where he is, he's going to try and step in effectively a random direction as he will try to give chase.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. Okay, roll me a d8.
Yeah.
All right. Turned around, Bilratar, you fall backwards as I need you to make me a reflex save as you slip and your back foot begins to slide off the crumbling runestone.
Oh!
You fall prone and smash your head very hard on a nearby rock.
Ooh,
Can I get
ouch.
you to roll me another d20, please, just on its own? Alright, you're fine. Alright. You take 4 points of damage. Bilratar, as you have this moment of, "Face me! I am a worthy foe!" Oh, me head! The undead, I feel like the undead and Aelith both take a moment where they just kind of, "Are you okay?"
As Bilratar for his second action will stand up, and he'll just shout, "I meant to do that!"
Good job, Bilratar.
Okay, buddy.
Alright. So, that was a rousing speech, which is a free action. You attempted to find your bearing and fell prone. You've now stood up. You have one more action.
Now using the wall, he's going to put his hand on the wall and follow it for effectively 1 round.
All right, that'll get you to about here before you are now blocked in by the other wall that's there.
Which is fine, because
All right.
thankfully at the end of all that, the blinded condition will end.
All right. Lashara, you're up next. And Bilratar, your blindness is now gone.
Well, at least the fall did something. It shook the blindness free. Okay, Lushar does not like creepy guy coming at her friend. So we are gonna...
Yes?
Both Viv and Eidolon are on the combat tracker. If you want to, we'd only have one of them.
No, they both need to be on the combat tracker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they both need to be there because they're technically both the player. It's just when one gets attacked, it affects both of you.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Lushar is going to... Oh boy, Aelith got hurt again. Okay. She's going to attack the creepy undead who's creeping on her friend. And reach into her pocket and toss needles at him.
Kya! Take this, tailoring needles.
Yes. I mean, you know... Ah, they missed. Damn it. You know what? I really would like to take care of this stupid, creepy undead. He's wigging me out. I'm gonna use my nat 20 on this.
Ooh.
Yeah!
Okay, nat 20 it is.
He freaks her out. Okay. So we're gonna click crit, and we're gonna drag this, and we're gonna plop. Take that undead.
Damn.
And
crit card,
then
too.
she is gonna... Oh, maintain Stoke the Heart on Aelith. Because I think I have to sustain that.
Yes, you do.
So yeah.
Don't forget the crit card.
All right. With 20 points of damage. All right, let's throw in the crit card, shall we? Give us a number between 1 to 5.
3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Piercing damage, a hand wound. Until healed, the target is clumsy too and cannot use one of its hands.
Oh, damn.
All right. Indeed, the needle sinks in through its hand. Though not in pain, it definitely seems discomforted by your attack and your insolence. How dare you?
I'm very insolent right now.
Very well. All right. That is Lashara. And then we go to Aelith.
Oh, I am going to... I'm going to shoot my bow at him. I'm going to do the hunter shot and precision all in one. So is there anything I need to do with the Stoke the Heart?
Nope. All of it is already applied.
Okay.
You feel the bravery swelling up inside you as you strike at this undead. A critical hit.
Okay. Here we go. And there you go.
Whoa!
All right. Well, yeah, Aelith, describe the absolute destruction of the undead in front of you.
She's just angry. This thing stalking her. So she just she just picks up her bow and shoots. And I think where her aim is like center in his chest.
All right. As it blows apart the rib cage, bones fly out its back. He watches the flames where its eyes would be suddenly dissipate and extinguish in a single moment. As it becomes a colossal splat on the ground. And that is just your first action. You do need another
that
action
was
to
all.
maintain
Oh, okay.
the machinery.
Yeah. Yes, so she's just going to focus on that telescope,
All right.
trying to get it to work properly.
Done and done. As we then go to Rongal.
All right, with my entire focus on the bone dragon in front of me, I'm going to study it since it's being grappled by East Clintwood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use exploit weak vulnerability and roll a esoteric lore check against it.
All right. You try to figure out and learn what weaknesses this creature may have, and you roll a natural one, and you realize that, yes, of course, it's a skeleton. It has the most obvious weakness, a pack of dogs. That's what we need. We need to find a pack of dogs, because dogs will bury bones, and that will show this creature. It will rue the day it ever crossed us. Now, where to find 100 beagles?
That's what, I technically have a spell that could do that, but can I use a hero point though to reroll that?
I suppose.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, wow, you doubled your roll. That's amazing.
Is that technically a critical failure?
It is a critical failure, yes.
Okay. So what happens is
what I described.
yeah, it's exactly what you described,
Yeah,
but I become flat-footed.
Oh, you actually also get other stuff too.
Yeah, I become flat-footed until the beginning of my next turn.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you are.
That's why it sucks, because it's like on a failure I get stuff.
Oh.
But on a critical failure I'm flat-footed.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I took enough time that I slipped on the step and I caught myself, but that was just enough time for me to not successfully do it. So instead I'm going to because because of what you described, I'm going to cast as I kind of, with the bell that's in my left hand, I kind of almost like how a magician like magically brings a piece of paper or like tissue into their hand. He kind of does that, and a scroll appears in his hand, and I'm going to cast Sacred Beasts on the dragon, on the undead dragon. Sacred Beasts. Requirements: you worship a deity. It's a range of 30 feet. It's a 5-foot burst, so I'm actually going to target. I need the map open. Give me 1 sec. I can do that, so I can ping where I want to put it. Okay, it's a 5-foot burst, so I'm going to target right there, so I can get him without hitting the Korag. But what it does is, you call it to the creatures of the wild favored by your deity. My deity is, Lamade. I think that's how you say it. Lomede.
Okay. Yep. Lamade.
Lamade, yeah.
Are you sure it's
So,
not Iomade?
No, I when I looked in on archives of Nethys, it said an L. So,
Okay.
unless I read it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was an L. You quickly summon your deity's sacred animal, or a small swarm of them if the animal is usually tiny. For example, you would call forth a lion if you worship Lamade, or a so actually, it's just a tiny swarm of lions, maybe.
Of lions?
Like
did
baby
you say?
lions. Yeah, it says, for example, if you would call forth
I'm gonna ask you.
a
I'm gonna ask you
lion for
again. Are
Lamade.
you sure, as in without any shred of doubt, that it is Lamade and not
I mean,
Iomade?
it might be Iamade. It looked like an L in Nethes.
Given
I
it
will
start
do
with
that.
a capital Neil.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, most
it
names
isn't.
start with a capital letter.
Okay. Well, I guess it did say it in the spell itself, so it's okay. Yeah. If your deity doesn't have a known sacred animal, work with the GM to find a thematic one. The animal or swarm assaults all creatures in the area, dealing 2d6 damage. It's a basic reflex
Okay.
save.
Drop the reflex save on him.
Yeah. Oop.
Also,
Let me
by the
go
way,
back to
yes,
the
I am
actions
fairly
page.
sure you mean Iomade. Because
Yeah.
I've spent a long time in the Galarian lore, and Lomade has never once come up. And I just looked up Iomade's sacred animal, and it is the lion.
Okay. But yeah, it got a critical failure.
It did! Oh, I guess it did. Alright. Critical failure with a
Sweet.
natural 1 as these lions start to pick up the bones.
Oh, it should have... Oh, wait, I don't think it's a double if it didn't, so yeah.
It doubled it.
It doubled.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 14 points of damage.
Oh, got it.
All
Nice.
right, and what?
So a bunch of tiny lions kind of come out of the ground as sacred, like, they come out of a portal and just kind of stampede across it.
All right, and what is your number between 1
Oh,
and
yeah.
5?
Let's do a 3.
A 3. Ooh, risky business with a 3. Here we go. I'm sorry, pardon me. The target is petrified for 10 minutes.
Oh my god! Is that with a save, or is it just petrified? Oh, damn.
Okay, well, I guess he is...
The swarm of lions petrified.
Let's see what petrify does.
Wow.
That's unfortunate. That's a good one, though. Petrified. You have been turned to stone. You cannot act or normally. You're an object, yada yada yada, with a hardness of 8 and an AC of 9. When you go turn back into flesh, you keep the HP you had as a statue. If the statue is destroyed, you immediately die. Okay, there you go.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So, you watch as the lion starts to bite the dragon from, like, all these different bits and pieces, and you watch as the whole bone structure turns to stone.
Quickly, destroy the statue, for I shall take its name once more, as it took it back once becoming alive again. And that is my turn.
Okay.
That was awesome.
I mean, I guess we don't need to be in initiative really at this point. So 10
Yes.
minutes is effectively a 100 rounds of turns. Are you guys just going to destroy the
Give my objective. That's so. Give like the little roleplay thing first.
Sure, please, by all means.
Whenever this guy just rolls up, just first 5 minutes we've known this guy, just like, all right, time to destroy this dragon. Wait, but that's our friend. He's just confused.
He is undead.
He was
He
always
must be
undead.
destroyed.
No,
Meanwhile,
He's just
somewhere in the
confused.
multiverse, there's this zebra man looking down at Rongal going,
I like this one. I like that one.
he is undead. He must
I
die.
kind of hope I end up meeting him, which would be kind of cool.
This one gets it. This one understands.
Lushara is gonna.
You can say your goodbyes, but we must destroy it before he
No need to be goodbyes. He's just confused.
Lushara is gonna crouch by Viv and say, "We need to let him go. His soul was on its way to where it needs to be, and this thing brought him back. We need to let him go."
Now he is back.
As a skeleton,
He's
he was
not
already
really
halfway
back.
there.
We've already lost him like
You
100
shush,
times
you're
and brought
not
him back.
helping.
We already lost him like 100 times and brought him back. He never looked the same.
Ron Gould just kind of steps back with that comment.
We have to let him go, Viv. He can't find peace if he keeps being dragged back.
He doesn't need it. He has us.
I know this is hard for you.
He's come back time and time again. Why does this time have to be different? We're almost home.
We didn't bring him back this time. Something just awful
We didn't
did.
bring him back the other times either. Why is this different?
If
He was.
if it was still him, Viv, he wouldn't have attacked us. He'd have always listened.
He never listens.
I think he was confused because his soul was on its way to where it needed to be, and it was ripped back. He'd been dead for a long time, unlike the other times. He was just brought back almost immediately. This time, he was scattered everywhere. I know it's hard. Losing people is very hard, Biff.
And if we want a reminder of him, well, we've got a nice statue to serve as a monument. He can be an eternal protector of the gate.
But you wanted to be a bard.
He can sing to the gods now. And you like to make friends, and we seem to have a new friend. Even if he's mouthy at the wrong time.
They keep going away. Viv doesn't fight anymore.
Why don't you just help Aelith with the telescope? We'll take care of this for you.
She goes over to help.
You wish, I can help. Say a prayer for your friend to make sure he goes on to the next life successfully, if you so wish.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
Just make sure you say that he has friends up there. Make sure you say that he won't be alone.
I understand. And you said his name was Arseni?
Yeah.
All right. Arseni, friend to this group of travelers. I hope you make it to the gods. May your music sway, oh, not sway. May your music make them cheerful and help the rest of these travelers. And then I take my bell and I just ring it. Ring, 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 and then just kind of ring it every couple of seconds. Almost kind of like how some priests will use the incense and swing it every few times. I'll do that with the bell. May your stories reach across the lands.
Thank you.
That was sad for me to say. Like that, Neil. That was actually gonna say. I'm giving myself my own, like, send off. Mm. Damn.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's a nice send off.
And while that's happening, Bill will take out his dagger and on the side of the monolith, we'll try and scratch in, "Here lies Arsene."
All right. As you perform the ritual, and as you have this carved moment, you recall all of the fond memories that you shared with Arsene. All the times that you spent together. I would like for you all, if you can, just while I'm doing some stuff in the background, which I need to reset Fantasy Grounds for super quick, share a single story about Arsene that your character is going to take forward with them. Let's start with Viv. It can be anything.
Why me?
Because you're
I
the
think
emotional one.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man. I think whenever Viv first met a lot of the party, met Arsene, the first thing they saw was the instrument. And they probably immediately begged him to play something. And I think that for the entire time that they were traveling together, however many times they would have like played into the thing of like, why are you playing music? Something that's like how the whole party's like, this is not the time to be playing music. Viv was secretly just feeling, I think I'm very happy he does it. So it was probably very protective of that violin. So always made sure that it was properly cased and everything. Whenever we were traveling, and was really, really excited to get him a new one whenever we first got to the Elven town.
All right. Aelith?
Well, the way she met them, first was them trying to save the unicorn. And after that, probably the biggest memory is going to be watching him create a tree within a tree.
You do that
I
every
think
day.
that is the best impression that Aelith has of Arsene
The
and
best.
his obsession with trees.
Not an obsession. It was an accident. It was a spell. Anyway. Thanks. That was awesome.
Birota?
For Bill, it's not when Arsene was actually a skeleton, but it was in the short window when he was a dwarf. And the biggest memory Bill will take is the night in relative peace and quiet where Bill tried to impart the dwarven feels about the search for the stars, looking up and wanting to be closer, which degraded into the drunken dwarfing songs.
And Lushar?
For Lushara, she's taking away a lesson from Arsene that despite how many changes he kept going through, he was human, he was undead, he was dwarf, he was undead, and that he was born a sorcerer, and wanted so much to become a bard, she takes the lesson that no matter how many changes he went through, he adapted to them, but was also still at his core Arseni. And that means a lot to her because she's going through changes that she was struggling with. And she wants to adapt like he was able to adapt and still be her, but keep changing and growing and adapting. And that's what she's taking away from Arseni. Yeah.
Yay.
He was silly. He did crazy things, but he was always him. Even ripped back and put into this dragon, there was still some of him there. And she didn't want to see him suffer anymore.
Oh.
All right, that was very beautiful. You have a moment where you just kind of feel this sense of peace, relief, I guess, after all the trials and tribulations you guys had felt up until this point. And you think your friend is going to be all right. That whatever future happens, he's going to be okay. As you take that moment, one moment.
Rongul will say, "Your stories of Arseni are brilliant. He sounded like a great man, or skeleton. I shall name my first child after him.
That's weird.
Okay.
Unless they're female, then maybe I'll name it something else."
Okay.
her.
Okay. I feel like that's a bit of that's a bit of a. Okay, sure.
But he
That's very
sounds strong.
dramatic.
Name your children strong names, do you not?
At this point in time, the stone around the skeleton smashes to pieces. The dragon has now reborn because petrification only lasted 10 minutes. I don't know why no one decided to destroy the dragon and instead to turn it into a
said
thing.
to destroy him, you
And,
guys.
after 10 minutes, we go back into battle as the dragon
We were
roars.
supposed to be just having a moment, but apparently not. We had a funeral and now we gotta kill him.
Yep.
Now it's serious
And
this
we're gonna roll
time.
initiative all over again.
Oh,
Oh no!
boy.
Why am I out of the fantasy grounds and kicked me out for being too sad?
No, I reloaded it for stuff. But anyway,
Oh, okay.
the dragon turns around and, as it does so, swings its tail, trying to slap at you all for, basically writing him off as dead. Dragon Frenzy, which is going to be 2 fang strikes and a tail strike.
And now we have to... I like Kaz's comment. We had a funeral, and now we have to kill him.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like,
Well, I feel like now we are in the mindset that is not Arseni.
Yeah, we've said our parting words, now we just face a dragon.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
It's
So,
just
And we need
dragon.
him to not be stoned so that we can get the heart so that the gremlin can steal it. So,
all right. You
Sure.
watch as Arseni's jaws wrap around East Clintwood, shaking him left and right. As it does so, it rips one of Clint's arms off, and he is flung clear.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
East is
Oh.
down.
My friend, no!
Using its tail, he is going to swing around and hit the dinosaur bug beetle thing.
Oh, his own. See, that's how you know it's not Arseni anymore.
And that is 17 damage. And with their last action, they're gonna swing the tail again. And a miss.
No.
I guess. All right. The dragon lets loose another terrifying roar as we go into the next round of battle, starting with Lushara. Oh, sorry, starting with Viv.
Alrighty. Sorry, everything was still loading up for me in Fantasy Ground, so it's taking a second to find everything again. Okay. It won't show me the map, so I'm gonna just quickly look at the stream real quick. Okay, east is down. Dragon's back up. I really wish the Fantasy Ground would load. I think now of the mind, having been comforted that whatever fragment of Arseni is left in this, just it only will be served by finding rest. The little puppet will. They really don't want to do it. They'll start attacking and they'll cast just telekinetic projectile first, just to get their attention away from East's tree corpse.
All right, very well. Telekinetic projectile. You fly a piece of debris and launch it straight at it. Turns out it was actually that other skeleton dude's head, as it just like
Oh shit!
splat.
Yeah.
Critical strike.
Wow! Hell yeah!
Oh no, my friend!
Oh no,
friend.
my friend! Oh,
Die!
I'm so sad! Oh no!
You're like, that is not
Just goes full Super
My
Saiyan.
friend.
Freaking. All right,
Yeah.
roll your damage on a critical hit with your telekinetic projectile.
Surely it was a here's some fresh bones.
I think what it is that little Viv, you know how they do tears in stop motion where it's just kind of like the weird gelatin somehow that's being made from Viv because they can't actually cry as a puppet. But they just look up at this dragon and just say, Arseni, I think it's time that you take a good nap. And then fling.
Oof. Well, that's 4 points of damage. Was that on the crit?
Yeah, I rolled bad. Don't worry about it.
Did you roll it on him?
No, you rolled. You did the
Oh, did I
damage.
damage
to-
myself? I'm so sorry. I thought I did it on the dragon.
You did it on the.
I'm so sorry. Gotcha! Gotcha!
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
It really does. Ow! Why?
That's better.
There we go.
And give us a number between 1 to 5.
3.
3? All right. 1, 2, 3. It's not a cold spell. We keep moving on. Oh, there we go. You deal damage to it and gain hit points equal to half of that which you deal. So you've gained 8 hit points. No, yeah, 8 hit points.
Is that temp if I have full?
Sure. I'm happy for that. It's a crit guard after all. So, hiya! You draw some, I want to say life energy, but it's a skeleton. Yep, we're just going to ignore that and keep moving on. Anything else after your telekinetic projectile?
Man, I'm so sad about my friend. Anyways, give me that.
Your soul is mine!
I took back some of what I gave.
God, sorry, just that called me
Yeah,
a
with a
bitch.
rock and absorb some of his bones. Now you have a little part of Arseni with you. With you took the
Wow.
bones and made them yours.
Whiplash
No,
is
they're your
just
own bones.
something else this session. I don't know. Companion.
Done.
I'll give a little shield to my little Eidolon.
Shield to the Eidolon. Done and done. As you then go to Lujara.
Okay. don't think I can use that. Nope. Okay. Lucia. She's trapped. She needs to keep Stoke the Heart going. She's just gonna throw. She's gonna reach into her pocket and
Stop
chuck
throwing
a
hands.
bunch of. Yeah, throw a bunch of needles that just kind of like flicker and glow with her witchy energy.
Ooh, love that.
All right, and hurrah! Oh, and I hero point that one.
Yeah, all right, go on.
All right, thank you. Let's try that again. Oh, nice.
All right, a critical hit. As your
All
needles
right.
managed to strike into him.
Okay, and take that. All right.
Though the needles
Nice.
are partially resisted, they still deal 15 points of damage as they rain down on his body.
And then she will maintain the Stoke the Heart on Aelith. And just be like, hey, because she does not want him attacking the telescope.
All right. Bilrotar, we then move to you.
Oh, do we get a crit card on the dragon?
Did we not do that? Yeah, we can do
Not
that.
for this one.
Yeah, let's do it. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
2.
1, 2. We have piercing damage. Nope, because he has no muscles. Target is flat-footed as you've managed to send him reeling.
Ooh.
You've shot a couple of vulnerable spaces, which has caused the giant dragon to take a giant back foot, making him off guard for the round. Done.
Okay, so Bill, seeing how devastating the tail swipe has been, is going to, since he's got Titan Wrestler, he's going to basically try to put the tail under one arm to help restrain the tail from swinging around and clobbering everyone around him.
Mm-hmm.
As he'll start by effectively grappling Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Which did not go well.
Okay, very well. You attempt to grapple him, but do not. In its stead, you jump, and he swallows you. You are now trapped inside of his body.
With what esophagus, Dag? There's no body to be trapped in.
In his ribcage.
Says the person with
Falls
no
out of the
lungs that is
ribcage.
protesting about the thing that they're seeing with button eyes.
Yeah.
It's just trapped in his like rib cage in there.
Yeah.
9 points of damage, Bilratar, as you are inside this cage of bones rattling around. You're basically in where the ribs are.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So I'm in the chest of the dragon. Bill logically will try to effectively punch his way out.
Very well, make your attack. Just imagining Bill just suddenly pulling out like a metal tin can and like rattling it on the ribs. Nobody knows the trouble I'm
Oh.
seeing.
Bill is having a great night with Rollstein.
Bilratar with his unarmed strike. Ha! And he manages to hit more of the spikes that are just in the wall, and he just like his arm just like
I was waiting for you to say, I messed, the arm goes between all the ribs and it's just sticking out.
oh my god, no, that's even better. I'm gonna still
Yeah.
I'm still giving you the 10 points of damage. You can still have that, you know, I wouldn't deny you this. But you basically thrown a punch and you slipped, so now your upper half is outside and your bottom is kind of like wedged inside. So you're like dangling kind
That's
of
good.
between the ribs. You know, like when a kid is trying to like slide through the slats on a staircase, you know what I mean?
Yep.
How do you? We're inside. How do you miss it? It's right there.
What are you talking about? He's all bones.
How'd you miss? He
Is it-
was 3 feet in
You're
front
in
of you.
bounds.
There's no meat to absorb these punches. It just slid.
Just break the bones.
Not the absorbing meat. I don't like the words we're using today, people. I feel like we need to improve our vocabulary.
What are we not liking there? Anyway,
Okay.
bones.
Sorry, that was
break
me.
'em.
Okay, for the last action, which is attack number 3, Bill's going to try and break free.
All right,
Step
make a
out.
grapple check, an athletics check to
He
try
wants
and
to
break free.
break free. He wants to break free.
I slip back in, don't I?
His foot's now stuck.
I mean, they're not that ones, but that's what, 4 crit fails in a row for Bill?
Yep,
At least you don't auto die, you know?
that's true. All right, so that's another 4 damage. As Bill
Bill's
returns,
just hurting himself.
At this point, as you wiggle, your pants fall to the ground.
Ah, Bill.
You can't pull him up
He's
either. He
using his
doesn't have 2
special
hands.
attack. It's a rare form of spellcasting used by the dwarven people called moonshine. Because they're alcoholic as well. It's fine. Now your
I think Bill's
pants,
done now.
your pants don't fall off. But you know. Anyway,
It would be funny though if you pantsed yourself while hurting yourself inside a dragon's rib cage. Yeah.
it's true. All right, Aelith, you are nearly done. One more
Alright.
check, and you can trigger the device to change your location.
Okay. Yeah, but we gotta save Bill. So I am going to fire at the dragon. See how this goes.
Ah!
And she misses.
You do have a crit.
You
You
have-
have a crit
I
on that
You
one.
use
do
a
have a
hero
20.
point.
Using a hero point. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Come on. Where are you? Here we go. Please. That was even worse.
Yeah.
All right.
You do have a nat 20 if you need it.
Yeah, let's net 20 that thing.
Yeah.
All right, and that 20. Also, for the record,
Okay.
Marcus, I was a working comedian for like 2 years, so just so you know.
Oops. Here we go. Net 20.
All right, nat
Oh,
20.
it didn't double it.
I'm gonna heal the
It's
6
just-
hit points. Just make sure on the bottom left you click on the crit button
Oh,
before
okay.
you drop it. Yep. Just give me 2 secs. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so crit, and now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Eat 'em.
Did you drop it on him or did you drop it in chat?
Oh.
I dropped it on him. I thought. I carried it over because it only showed 3 at the time.
Looks like you missed.
Yeah, it looks like you may have missed. Do you want to try dropping it on him again with the crit thing as well?
Sure. Try it again.
Don't worry, it'll just do more damage. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah,
Works.
it just didn't register. It was on him last time.
That was weird.
All right. Yep, there we
Ayla's
go.
trying her best to free Bill because once this thing goes, she wants to get out of here.
All right. Given that you intended to allow Bill to get free, I'm gonna say that your crit card is that you managed to break the rib that Bill was trapped in, and now Bill is free.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
We need to hurry this up. I'm almost finished.
All right. Next up is the dinosaur creature. It is going to pick up Bill, and move him to safety.
Oh.
That is all. Then
The best beetle
Rongo.
ever.
All right. Rongol, seeing that Bilratar is free now, but still within range, he's like, "You hurt my friends. You stole the name Arseni back. That is going to be my child's name." And I just raise a scroll into the air and use all 3 actions to cast Heal. As he yells, "Heal!" I'm going to 3 action it, so I get it's 1d8 plus 8 at a 30 rate at a 30 area.
You don't get the +8 if it's a.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still area 30 it for the D8 because it'll heal some people and it'll hopefully damage the skeleton. So let's roll the save on the skeleton first.
Oh, where's that nat 20 when I wanted it? All right, he fails.
All right, so everyone will heal. Oh no, that's the 1d8 plus 8. Ignore that. Sorry. So it's the first one, just the D8, right? Okay, so everyone heals 7 points of hit points, and the dragon takes 8 damage. Unless it's the dragon, then takes 7 damage.
If it's a pulse, it's all the same. A lot of damage. You don't roll separately for the.
Got it. My bad. Then just heal 1 damage, I guess. Then.
All right, done. Boom.
Awesome. That is my action, and that scroll is burned away.
All right, which brings us to the top of the round, and the dragon, as the last person to have dealt damage to the dragon looks at you, cracks.
Would the dragon take double damage from the heal, or from the heal damage? Or is it just...
If it didn't do it automatically, then the answer to that is no.
Never mind. I wasn't sure.
Now,
so.
this is going to be very interesting if your old character kills your brand new one, but we're going to find out what happens. Ka-chomp, a-chomp, pa-chewy chomp. With a bite attack, that will bite you for 26
Ouch.
damage.
That's max damage. Ow.
Followed by a critical strike.
Ow.
For 48 damage.
I'm gonna hero point to stay at 1 HP at...
Are you certain? Because I do have a tail attack.
Well, after the tail attack, I'll do it. So I guess I'll take a dying 2, I guess, if it hits. Right?
If you... No, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. You're dying 1. Oh! Yeah, you'll definitely want that. But I get 2 crit cards as he rips Rongal to literal shreds.
Jeez.
All right, give me a number between 1 to 5.
All right. Well, it's 2 crits, right? So I'll do a 4 and then a 2.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Damn.
So, he knocks you backwards into the staircase. And... Oh, okay. Interesting. Are you wearing armor?
I am. I'm wearing... Oops, let me see. I am wearing lattice armor.
Okay. Your armor takes damage.
Ah.
All right. With one last attack, it looks around and sees Viv.
And then take away my hero point, so I stay at 1.
Very well.
What wounded would I be at then?
What, wounded?
Yeah.
Wounded 2.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're stable. You're...
Oh.
Yeah, you're back on 1 hit point.
Okay, I was just wondering since I took I went down on the second hit.
Yeah, no,
Or
but the hero point
on
will
the
bring you
first
back
hit.
up. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how the hero point works. That's why it's usually best to save it for literally like a killing blow versus that. But yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Can I try something?
Sure.
I just really wanted to try the deviant ability I have. If that's okay.
Sure, not a problem. Would you like to explain to the people in the audience what that is?
Yeah. So first off, for anybody wondering, a deviant ability is something specific to Gatewalkers. From going through the gate, we got some weird, funky things happening to us, and the one that Viv got is the Wraith. So she's going to use Eerie Flicker, which is the benefit is your body momentarily flickers out of this plane. You get concealed essentially for the attack that would have hit you. So let's see. You become concealed for 1 round, and the flat check for concealment applies to a strike that would have hit you. So just a flat concealed check. Oh, sorry, did I? It passes.
And your backlash, Viv?
My backlash, let me go see.
You just have to roll a d20. Hopefully you get a 5 or more.
Whoa! Oh yeah, another thing about the deviant abilities, they're also funky towards us. They can sometimes cause not great effects to happen to us. Oh, did I not roll it? One more time, sorry. Why is it not going in the chat box? Go in the chat box! Go in the chat box! What do I need to get?
5 this time, and if you use it again, now the DC's up to 10.
I'm okay. I'm alright. In the pure panic of still struggling to remember that Arseni needs to go, they kind of just flicker for a second, not really able to stay in reality for a moment, but then ow, and then they take damage still, so that's great for them. So you can do damage if you want, Deck.
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
Dag.
I will slap you and I will do damage. Yeah.
Do the damage!
That is.
Oh no!
Ow! Why?
Ow.
No!
With your temporary hit points absorbing some of it, it is 24 damage as you are bitten by the giant drake. He is no longer bleeding. As we then go to Viv.
Remind me, they have a little stuffing poking out of their itty bitty shoulder now. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Sorry, my character sheet reset, so I was trying to remember what spell slots I already had, and I think I used all of them, so I'll use Telekinetic Projectile once more.
Ooh, okay.
Just becoming a bit of that childish tantrum almost of just throwing things, not doing great. May I use a hero point?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you.
Go on then.
Thanks, Dag.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was so close.
It was
That
better
looked
though.
like it was flipping over to an 18.
I don't know what it is, but you know, every time I choose to let hero points go through is like when they're the most useless. I feel like at some point or another, someone should just call me out on it, and it's like, can I use a hero point? And if I go, yeah, I just go, ooh, actually, you know what? Never mind. I won't bother. I'll keep my hero point. It's just because you said I can use it, so I mean that means it's gonna probably fail.
I love that even if it's like you don't actually have a jinx point, I was just asking you, just like, actually, I don't know. It's like, I literally couldn't have stopped you. Like, I don't know. I don't like to tell.
If you had a jinx point, Dag, would you use it right now?
Dag does have one jinx
I
point.
do have a jinx point, but I'm not using
Uh-huh.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I should wear a
Let me
purple
see.
shirt and just be like, "What jinx point? Oh no!" Like,
What jinx point? What?
what are you talking
No.
about? Oh my god! Oh, I felt like I made the. I should make the jinx points like black, red, black, and then like just be like, okay. Anywho, you have one more
Okay,
action, I
let's-
believe.
I do. Let's see. Okay. The beetle has gotten Bill to safety.
It has.
East is. Okay. Well, I don't think I can solve that problem. That's great. Another protect companion. And, you know. Actually, no. I think it's going to be instead of protect companion, Viv is just going to actually kind of crawl into the arms of their Eidolon so that if an attack goes, it goes towards the Eidolon this time instead of them specifically. Because I feel like doing bites on a little poppet is going to do a little bit more than to an Eidolon. Like it's just like a chopped up hole, you know?
True.
They're just gonna do a little crawl. Last action, crawl.
All right. Yep. Okay. Cool. Done. It then just starts eating your Eidolon. Oh no! Ah, my hit points! Ah, it's still the same!
Oh no!
Using myself as cover for myself is not wise!
Oh, I have misjudged the situation!
Lashara, you're up.
Okay. Lushara just quickly takes stock. Everybody's hurt. And she is gonna drop Stoke the Heart to cast a 3-action heal,
Very nice.
which is going to hurt our little dragon friend.
Okay,
Sorry,
let's
dragon.
do it. Now, just while we are prepping for this, and, you know, of course, everything is copacetic. You guys are good. I will just give everyone a bit of a heads up and a reminder of a particular mechanic that I think maybe has been forgotten or put on the wayside for a little while, and that is the rules surrounding companions. Now, we do have 2 major combat level companions in the group. We have, of course, the Eidolon version of Viv, and we also have Magnus, the Hellfire Cat. For all combats, at the beginning of combat, they are under the explicit instruction to defend their person. By that means they will stay in formation with them, and should they come under attack, will do their best to try and, you know, intercept or intervene in whatever way they can. So because we just went past because we went past Magnus's turn, and Lashara hasn't been attacked, Magnus is still on guard. Next after Lashara is the Eidolon Viv, who is then going to get 2 actions for their turn to do stuff. The reason why they haven't been taking actions beforehand is because in order to have actions of their own, either Viv or Lashara need to give them a command as an action, such as to attack, move over there, guard this person, etc., etc., etc. So I just wanted to give that as an explanation to the audience members who may be wondering, so why is that Hellcat not doing anything? Or why is there that, you know, Eidolon version of Viv just chilling? They are currently on defense, and you'll get to see what happens when they are automated this way in the next round as well. Lashara.
Yeah.
Apologies.
And Magnus is also still in little form, hanging out on her shoulder, unless he's taken it upon himself. Okay, 3-action heal.
You mean it again, Michael.
No, that's fine. I was just removing Magnus
Oh,
from
okay.
from the tracker then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's not in Hellcat form right now. I don't have the focus points. Okay,
No.
Rio. And this is a 3-action heal, so boop. Everybody heals 9
Ooh.
except for the dragon, who gets hurt by 9.
Thank you.
36. Thank you.
Welcome.
The dragon does get a saving throw, I believe.
Wait, 3.
Let me double check.
Also, the 7 heal I did before, Michael, if it would have healed him, the Clint Eastwood and also the Gorag should have been healed by that too.
The dragon
Thank you
gets
for
a
the
basic
cues.
fortitude save.
All right. His
So
fortitude
hopefully it
save
fails.
is 33.
Ooh.
Bugger. I'm sure he passes.
What's the save?
Fortitude. So that's my fortitude?
No. Your
No,
class
it-
DC.
My class DC.
So if you go into your sheet under the combat tab,
Mhm.
there should be something on the
Combat.
left-hand side which says your class DC.
Class DC. Oh, by which I imagine?
Mhm.
Okay, that's a 19. Yeah, he passes.
Okay, so that is a critical success. And CDC
No
is
damage.
class DC, by the way.
Is that what it says there?
CDC in the red box.
Ah, yes. Okay, yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Alright, so critical
Okay.
success, he does not take any damage.
Ah, bugger.
Okay.
Anyway, well, hopefully everyone's a little more alive.
Okay. Viv steps forward and goes on the attack. Does Viv have an attack? A crowbar!
Alright.
Crowbar! Critical.
Oh gosh.
Wait, hold on.
no.
I have to do that again.
No!
No, because you are trained in your crowbar, so I should roll that again. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Crowbar! A miss.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not a crit miss, so that's good.
It is not a crit miss.
That is good.
Alright, that is what Viv does. Alright, Bill, you're up. You've been pulled to safety by a beetle, freed from the cage by Aelith.
And the beetle also gets that healing. He was in range. Everybody was in range, including Clint Eastwood, who is laying down.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood also should have gotten my 7, as well as the Korag, the dinosaur.
Or East Clintwood, sorry.
East Clintwood.
East.
Unless there's a reason he's getting no healing, but
what is the radius of your heal?
it was 30 feet.
Oh yeah,
And
so he'll be
same
there.
for her.
30, yeah.
All right, East will get up, or it will start to feel better. Which is 9, so that is. There we go. All right, you hear the tree branches start to move and rustle a little bit.
So Bill, looking very, very sheepish after being saved by pretty much everyone at this point, will pat the hard carcass of the beetle as his thanks, but realizing that the danger's not yet over, will charge straight back at the dragon
Okay, you charge straight back at the dragon.
as the first action. Not really thinking about anything, he's just going to unleash with his fists again.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah!
Yes.
Apparently,
Why
there's
do
It'll
only
be
we
one
up
know?
for it
sword.
in the end.
All right.
I'm waiting to just double check, make sure Di doesn't want to change it.
I was thinking about it.
True.
I was
I
thinking
know
about it.
you were. Okay.
Nice.
23 points of damage.
Number 1 for the crit card.
All right, here we go.
Hell yeah.
This is with your fists, so bludgeoning momentum. You get a +2 to all your attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so going with the second fist, or possibly a kick at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Misses. But that is Bill starting to
Mm-hmm.
rip a rib, I guess.
Okay, done and done. As Bill finally redeems himself with a mighty blow that shatters several of these bones. Aelith, we then move to you.
Okay, let's do the same thing as last time. Ah. And maybe not.
Unfortunately, that
Okay.
will miss.
Yeah. Just gonna focus now on the telescope, trying to hurry to get this done.
All right. Well, if you have one more action for the telescope, you can just activate it
Oh,
because it's fully charged.
okay. But activating it. All right, she's just gonna do it.
Well, the last time
Gonna
it took
activate.
everybody on the screen, so I assume it's going to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
So no one will be left
Telescope
behind.
is ready. Do we want to activate it now and bring the dragon?
Yes.
All right. Activate.
You guys need to breathe
telescope.
too.
Yeah, we don't
As I
want to
telepathically
losing
say
air
it to
here.
them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You
I
activate
forgot
it.
we're in a space with a vacuum. We're in a vacuum technically.
Yeah, this is just a deadly area.
Where is my... there it is. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Bear with me for a second. This is going to take a little bit of finagling. Okay. So...
Oh. This is awesome. We haven't had a fight span across 3 dimensions in a while.
Okay. The world once again begins to twist, turn, and move around you. And this time, however, you find yourself in a bleached and brightly orange and red landscape. As everything suddenly locks into place, you are in a desert surrounded by delicate rock columns and high canyon walls. Bright red sand blows over most of the Aodara in front of you. And off in the distance, you see what looks to be a rat folk and a scorpion that seem to look in your direction and sees the telescope that happens to be over there, smiles with a mouth filled with golden teeth, and says, "Right, listen here, you varmints. Why don't you stay away from my salvage, you two tall sand-sucking wankers?" And then you hear the dragon go, "Roar!" And you watch as the scorpion and the rat folk go, "Oh, never mind. I'll come back in a little bit." And he just kind of like backs up a little bit.
I think I need the map reshared with me.
Yes, you
Yep.
do.
Yeah, all of us here.
This is a different map.
Ah, okay. Ooh, pretty desert colors.
All right, Aelith, that was your action.
Yes.
Now you have to reattune because you're in the wrong place again.
Yes.
All right. East Clintwood looks at the rat and says, "Now listen here. I don't know who you are, but if you want to get out of this alive, you help us kill this dragon. I'll make sure you get all the salvage you want." And the rat says, "I don't know what it is about you, but there's something I seem to be able to trust. I can't get to the root of exactly what it is I find so good about you, but maybe we should work together. Maybe we should." And he then picks up the rat folk on his shoulder.
Clearly, he's offered a branch of friendship.
He has. And the scorpion on the other shoulder. And the... let's see, where is he? What's that guy? Is that guy? Where is he? There he is. Alright. And he's going to use his hand crossbow and try to shoot at the dragon. Actually, no, he's going to throw a bomb. Why not? Grenade! And with a large explosion, which it's not listing for some reason.
Like, oh shit, they got their own fight going on over there.
Ah, here we go. Alright, some fire damage. I should probably roll to attack, shouldn't I? Or did I?
You did.
Oh, no, I did.
It was
Yeah,
a
that's
hit.
fine. Alright,
Oh,
that is
damn.
4 points of fire damage, which gets reduced to 0. And he goes, "Ow! Well, that was a little bit, yeah, that was a bit lackluster, my bad." Alright, which then brings us to Rongo.
Alright, saying I'm in a kind of bad position, Rongul will kind of go up the stairs, kind of up here, and take out another scroll, because this is a big battle. He's going all out for this fight to make sure that he can get his name changed again. So he runs up there, and as a 2 action, quickly pulls out another scroll, and going to cast Thunderstrike on the dragon.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Fun fact about thaumaturges, they got a feat that let him cast any scroll for any tradition, so it's fun. And he's not wearing it. He doesn't have any metal on him, I'm assuming, right?
No.
Okay, just double checking.
Okay, he fails his saving throw.
Hell yes. Alright, so he will take 1d12 electricity plus 1d4 sonic. Actually, hang on, where did the sonic come from, just to be... and 1d4 sonic to the target. Okay, so it is 1d12 electricity and sonic. Well, bam.
Alright.
Ooh.
5 points of damage. The dragon seems quite resistant.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, we then return to the dragon.
Oops, well, I burn the Thunderstrike, and then I burn it. So it's gone from my list.
Alright.
So I only have the one.
The battle is tough. The battle is hard. But once again, it releases its undead draconic fury on Viv. But this time, the Eidolon Viv. With a critical strike.
Oof!
Ouch.
Viv takes
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
46 damage.
That isn't very nice.
The second attack is a regular hit. For 22 damage.
Ow! Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
with a
no.
divine intervention from Cookiemon Steve.
Ooh!
Let's see if he'll miss that second attack.
Roll the crit, he said. There they said.
Oh,
I'll re-roll on the crit.
Crit.
Okay, well, the crit has been replaced with a crit.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I
I
appreciate.
tried.
But I appreciate the effort. Rolled a natural 20 on it. All right, Viv, pick a number between 1 to 5.
2.
2, eh? 1, 2.
2, right?
Yep. Yeah. Okay, you're flat-footed. You did. You made a good
I
attempt.
imagine I am when I'm unconscious.
It was a good attempt. All right.
It was a good job.
So the Eidolon disappears actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you are now dying. With its last attack, it is going to use it on Bilrutar.
Dad,
Yeah,
may I use my hero point to stand?
you may.
Thank you.
Which would mean that the
Which
Eidolon
would mean
stay
the
as well.
Eidolon does stick around. Alright, there we
Thank
go.
you.
Which does mean he is going to use his tail and whip the Eidolon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense, actually. I don't think Eidolon was going to disappear. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, no, ignore that one.
Oh, well, it didn't have the attack penalty.
Never mind. Alright.
Oh, really doesn't like Viv.
Okay, so you are on dying 2. As you go down, pick another number between 1 to 5.
1?
1.
1?
Alright, you are pushed 5 foot aside, so it doesn't really matter because, yeah, the Eidolon disappears. Poof.
Poof.
Okay.
Ow.
Now, Viv is unconscious. I just need a death saving throw from you, please.
Alrighty. How do I do? Is
Just
it
a
a
D20.
specific thing I press or just a d20?
Just a D20.
That's a D20, and you're wounded dying 2, so you need a 12.
Ooh.
Yeah. For reference, Mac, on your main tab, there's actually recovery. I know Julie Automation as well. At the bottom.
Oh, there. Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And that is an 8, which means you are now dying 3. Which is no bueno. As we go to
No
Lushara.
bueno.
Okay, Lushara. How far does she need to be? 30 feet. Great. Lushara is going to pull up her sleeve, run her fingers up her tattoo of a cherry blossom, and then flick it toward Viv. So that is fills the ally with an emotion tuned to the flower. So you understand the fleeting nature of life and accept fate, but all your recovery checks now have the DC of 10 instead of 10 plus allies dying value. Just to try to help a little bit because I don't got anything else in me
Okay.
It's okay.
at the moment. Yeah. Oh, gee, ah. Okay. And then she's going to recast Stoke the Heart and again flick it toward Aelith again. Yeah.
Okay, done and done. Oh, now how fucked should I be right now? You're on dying 3, right, Viv?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is a limp little poppet. It's just laying there.
Baby little poppet.
I have divine
It's just-
healing, but I don't know if I'm allowed to use it on myself, and I
You
don't want to
can't
be
use it on
mean.
yourself.
So, yeah, I just want to make sure. So it's like I don't want to do that.
It's fine. It's just
Yeah, what is it?
I have this thing, and I've missed. I said 3 turns, and then it'll join the fray, and it starts joining the fray because it's like trying to do something.
Mm.
I will give you one more round.
Thank you.
All right, Bilrata.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so the bit that I forgot to do, which was when we rolled initiative, was to go into rage. So seeing this
Right.
dragon, that's fine. So seeing this dragon now unleash effectively fury and hell on Viv,
Mhm.
Bill will at this time start going into his unstoppable frenzy.
Ooh, nice. You fly into an unstoppable frenzy.
As he starts almost frothing at the mouth as he lays into the dragon, saying, "Stop hurting your supposed friends!"
All right, Bilratar's fists continue to pound against the flesh, the bones of this creature, dealing 12 points of damage. The next attack, however, not so fortunate as the bones are thicker than one would imagine.
But that'll be all 3 rage and 2 attacks.
All right, done and done. The giant lizard thing. Is there a picture? There is. There you go. Giant gecko. Runs over, slithering back and forth, and then goes, ow, and misses, and then goes, that is all it does. Aelith, you're up. Hey, Cookie Mon Steve, thank you so much. We have a natural 20 and a hero point for Viv.
Yay! Nice.
Yes.
A second
Okay.
wind for our tiny puppet friend.
I'm fine. I'm okay.
Oh, no.
Yes, it is
All
the
right,
gecko that saves you money on car insurance.
Start coughing up cotton.
All right, Aelith, this is it.
Bluff.
Fire at the Drake.
Why weren't you this easy to? Why are you this hard to kill now?
Natural 20.
Natural
Here we
20.
go.
Yay! So many crits.
Here we
today.
go.
Unfortunately, it's everyone that's doing piercing damage is getting the crits and it has
Oh,
resistance.
All right, give us a number between 1 to 5 as the bones of the dragon fall to pieces.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that is fine. Its wings are pinned to the ground, so it couldn't fly even if it wanted to. And with that, the battle against Arsini is over?
Question mark?
Question mark.
I don't like the way you said
face?
that.
Question mark face.
All right. At this point, something moves through the rubble, unbeknownst to the rest of the adventurers. As a tiny, what looks to be predominantly head, suddenly bursts out of some rubble and starts digging through Arsini's body. And as this happens, it rips out what looks to be a black heart made of crystal. Viv, this is Nagrif. You are Nagrif. Nagrif is all mouth. Nagrif is rude, obnoxious, violent, and this thing is his. He doesn't know what it is, but it is his. They are malicious fae that infest and prey upon mortal communities. They are criminal society, covered in wet mud. They break things. They enjoy breaking things, usually with their mouths. They have enough jaw strength to destroy rocks, and have been known to even chew holes in foundations of buildings, causing them to collapse.
Ooh.
They hate iron more than anything else. And if anyone forces them to eat iron by accident, even, they will hold that slight against you forever.
Ooh.
All right, this is who you are. You guys all see this creature come out with a black heart and a big hammer.
Alright.
I think Lucia.
So that's the thing that was corrupting Arsene.
Fuck are you?
Oh, no.
Fuck are you?
Yeah.
Disease.
Hmm. Before it runs away, or not runs
Yeah.
away, but it looks like he's a fast guy. I'm going to I'm going to pull out.
I'll eat your bones. It won't even be an issue for me.
Rangul pulls out a combat grapnel, and I'm going to shoot it 20 feet to get him and try to grapple him.
All right. Roll initiative as you go into combat with this thing.
Like, you're not getting away.
All right. The creature will get to act first. Seeing,
Ah, shit.
actually no, sorry. Let's go through this properly. So you guys look and you can see that Rongal is about to attack this thing. Aleph, you are up first.
Just shooting a grapple gun at it.
Another fight. Okay. All right. Are we sure we want to fight this thing?
You really fucking don't.
Yep.
What's your fucking step?
I'm just making
Oh,
sure it can't
dear.
get away. I want to study this thing. I don't know what it is.
What do you want to do to me?
But
The
if
fuck
it-
you say? The fuck you say you want to do to me?
Okay. I'm gonna fire my bow at it.
She's like, kill it! Immediately just like, kill it!
Ah.
It
All right,
was
that's not
over
gonna
it.
work. Ignore that. I don't know what happened there. All right, let's try this again. Here we go.
No pity for this thing. Just it's diseased.
All right, that's a hit.
Okay. Here we go, and there.
Oh, damn.
All right, 13 points of damage.
Oh, was
I
that
love
like
this
an iron
music.
arrow right up in this thing too?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, actually, it probably would, which means this tiny shark-like creature has nothing but hatred for Aleph and is going to try and kill him. The dinosaur insect is going to be licking its wounds. It doesn't want none of this. The big lizard is confused as to what's going to happen and hasn't been given any other instructions. East says, what in tarnation is that thing?
Yours fucking nightmare, buddy.
Oh, little asshole, I'm gonna crush you. And he's gonna move
Oh, don't you
over.
fucking step me.
And he's gonna try and step on him.
I've eaten buildings bigger than you,
Oh, you
asshole.
little asshole. Screw you.
There you go, fucker! He
Took
watches,
on more
he
than it
watches
can
he
chew.
scrapes his foot. He scrapes the foot on the side of the pillar. And that is the
Oh,
end of combat.
Nar, we loved you.
He's just dead.
That was unpleasant.
Wait, what about the heart? The heart
It's
get
still
crushed
there.
too?
No, he hit the heart, but the
He's
heart
made
is
his diamond.
in one piece. Yeah, it's effectively like
Okay,
this
okay.
big diamond. So
Okay.
pulling it from this gelatinized corpse, you find the black heart of our city. And you have now
Meanwhile-
acquired a magical artifact.
Yay!
And Viv is still dying.
Viv
Oh,
is
yeah.
still dying.
That is my
Someone-
concern as well,
Someone
at
might want to
Lushara.
do something about that.
Does anyone have a
Yeah,
healing
she would
potion
like
or battle
to
medicine?
treat
I do.
wounds
I will
if she
walk.
can. Oh,
I will walk over and I will 2-action heal because I
Oh.
have one more heal scroll.
Mhm.
The little poppet body.
I've never done surgery on a poppet.
There we go.
Have you done
yeah.
surgery in general?
Lushara
Not
was
really.
busy wondering, like,
Well,
do
you
I
heal 9
stitch
HP.
you?
That is plenty. I am once again alive. The world cannot get rid of me yet.
And now I'm out
Oh
of
god,
heal
it's
scroll.
awake! Snap!
Backhands it.
Alright. You are fine. You resuscitated. From this point on, you have a little bit of time because you are under no immediate threat. to program the telescope and the like. However, at this point, East will say that he is going to, for some reason, be compelled to go traveling with his new rodent friend. He doesn't know why, but he just thinks that the stars have a place for him. He was always so grounded back on Galarian that now he cannot wait to see what the skies have to offer.
Good luck, my friend. Hopefully you find a way back home.
No,
Back
I
to your
don't want to
daughter.
go home. I literally just said how I want to go and explore the stars, but I understand the sentiment. Thank you.
You would leave your daughter behind?
Yes. She's fine.
Rondo.
She's fine. I killed I killed that fuck knuckle who stabbed her for some reason.
Yes.
Don't worry about
You
it.
got your vengeance.
And we killed him again.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Good
speaking
luck
of,
on your
he
journeys.
he rips out the skull of the dragon and like wears it like a chest plate, and he's just like, just
Yeah!
Oh, God.
That's badass.
all right.
Okay.
But
Wow.
we have reached the end of today's session, so when we return, you guys will have had time to rest, recuperate, and get ready to embark on yet another attempt to find your way home. However, the heart of Arsini, now beating with a small pulse, as mentioned before, allows you to use performance checks on large groups, as well as coercions and intimidations and deceptions, and also allows you to use mind-affecting abilities on the undead. Who
That's
is going to
awesome.
be carrying Arsini's heart?
I'm saying not it and pointing to Viv.
I'll carry it.
All right, Viv is
Yeah.
carrying the heart.
Yes. I think Viv probably has the best performance checks out of us anyway.
Sure. A very big and massive thank
entertaining
you
little puppet.
once again to Cookie Mon Steve for your kind and amazing generosity. I mean, you've got a pretty kind and generous generation. I mean, I don't know everyone from that generation, but you know. Anyway,
Curiosity.
but thank you so much for your generosity. It is super appreciated. It's also kind of sweet to have like a little piece of Arsini traveling with the group as well now, which is great. And I cannot wait to see how Rongal fits in with the group, because I feel like there was a very Arsini like familiarity of, oh, we're not going to be talking to this guy, we're just going to randomly start opening fire on him. Huh. Wow, it's almost like Arsini never left, and we're still in this case where somebody just keeps instigating all the problems we have. Neil? It's crazy. How do we keep finding these people?
How do we keep finding the people who start all the fights?
I know, it's crazy. It's weird. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. It is truly my pleasure to run and perform for you guys here this evening. We will be back in like 8 hours for our next game, which is Curse of the Crimson Throne, where our heroes are going to be back in the city of Corvosa at the height of the final chapters of that adventure. So be sure to look into it and prepare to come along for some very, very intense fun. Yeah, we shall see you guys there. We have tons of stuff here on the Dead Aussie Gamer channel, most of which is Pathfinder. If you do like Pathfinder or you are wanting to learn, be sure to come and check us out, as well as go hang out with us on Discord. Literally, there is an Ask Dag channel, just at Dead Aussie Gamer for me, and then yeah, I always try to answer questions and you know, help guide people to GMing and playing as best as I can. And if you want, hey, look, I've got my Patreon. It is open and available. I do have a advice column as well as one of the tiers. So once a month you can sit down with me and I can help you work on games, help you prep, help you do stuff. So yeah, you know, if you want to go and consider that, then feel free to. Okie dokie, that is me for the day. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We'll be sure to see you very, very soon. But until we meet again, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, guys!
Bye, everyone!